Hey, my name is Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. I am back with another Goodwill Outlet haul. I got 44 pounds this time, which is super annoying because anything over 38 pounds at my bins, it's cheaper to buy 50 because they change the price after you hit 50. So, but it was the end of the day, so I couldn't go back and grab a few more things like I maybe would have. But I was there for about 2.5 or 3 hours. So I found a couple good things, a lot of things for the buy, sell, trade stores again, as has been kind of a theme recently, but we will dive in. I found a handful of Zara Kids pieces. These are some cargo sweatpants. I do sell some Zara Kids, but mostly like dresses or jackets or like really cute pieces. There's one pair of kids pants from there that I think I'm gonna list myself. But my Once Upon a Child takes almost any Zara Kids stuff I bring, so why not? Easy to make my money back. The last haul I did was heavily Play-Dohs and Once Upon a Child. I think there was like less than a dozen pieces that I was gonna list myself. I more than made my money back from just bringing things to Play-Dohs and Once Upon a Child once. They didn't even take all of the pieces that I brought them, and then I have like a dozen for ThredUp and then some to list myself, and I've already made my money back. So I like to do it. If it's definitely not like a huge money maker, but I think it's worth it. I found 2 blouses from this brand, Stephen Allen. I have no idea where this is sold. I've come across it in men's and women's a few times, and it does pretty well. Like, you know, this will probably sell for like 25 or 30, but I found 2, so if they're the same size, I may lot them together. This I'm going to try at Play-Dohs. It's a bit out of season, but it's a New Tags men's flannel. And I think the brand is weatherproof or something. It's probably like Marshall's, but I think because it's New Tags, they will take it. These are interesting. So these are denim Alexander Wang. I don't believe I've ever sold jeans from Alexander Wang. The tag is black on black, so it's gonna be really hard to see. But these are like a cropped kind of almost boot cut. So I have to look these up and see if I should sell them myself or send them to the Real or anything. Alexander Wang is kind of hit or miss, but those are cute. This is Jenny and Jack, which I do sell sometimes. This piece I will try Once Upon a Child first because it's just like a onesie, but it's like a wrap onesie and it has a ton of snaps, and that just looks super annoying to me. So hopefully they will take it. They're hit or miss on taking like footies or not, but that's a good brand that they usually do take. We have Garnet Hill. I don't come across this too often. They maybe have stores, but I think they were originally like a catalog brand. These are kind of like a straight leg salmon coral colored pant. I'm going to send these to ThredUp. I actually sold a dress from Garnet Hill yesterday. It sat for a very long time, and I think I only sold it for like 20 bucks. So hopefully ThredUp has better luck with those. This is Zara, and I think this is probably men's. And this is pretty trendy. Like the more knit button downs and polos. So I think I will list that one myself. If by chance this is women's, I won't list it, but assuming it's men's, I will. This is something that I picked up really based off of style. The brand is BB Ferrari. But it is a very retro kind of pinup style dress, and that style usually does well for me. So like anything that kind of has 50s or 60s vibes to it. This is a longer length dress. It has like a fruit and vegetable print, and then it has Poodle's grocery shopping on it. So I didn't look this up. I just figured that this fun novelty print dress in this style would do well. Hopefully I'm correct. I found 2 pieces of Lulu today, but they are both pretty old styles. So this one is a tank top, and it's got like the shelf bra in it and then the cross straps on the back. It's a size 4. It doesn't have the numbers in the circle, so that it's at least from before 2018. I'm guessing this is more like, I don't know, probably like 2014 or so. I will try Plato's to see if they take it. If not, I'll list it. I have a hard time leaving Lulu at the bins. Now this is a really cute women's North Face jacket. So in this floral print, I have not been selling North Face myself very much. My Plato's and Once Upon a Child both priced it up very high, so I have brought some pieces to them, but this one I think is worth looking up for this really cute style. If I don't think it's worth me selling, I will take it to Plato's, but they may not take it. Oh, there's a pack of tissues in the pocket. Gross. At least they're clean. They may not take it this time of year. Ooh! Found money. And I don't know what this is. But there was money in the pocket. So I found $17. Woo! That has not happened in a very long time. So that is so fun that I just did that. This is slightly concerning though. This is a really fun scarf. The brand I believe is UANA. I'll look it up and see. These weigh absolutely nothing at the bins. So I'll grab them sometimes to wrap bundles together in, even if they aren't really worth too much. It just looks pretty. This is a Zara little crop top. I wouldn't be surprised if this was originally part of a set. I just found this shirt though, so I'm gonna try Plato's with that piece. And then I did find 2 pairs of Abercrombie jeans, and these are the 90s straight ultra high rise in a 2 short in black. I've sold multiple pairs of the 90s straight ultra high rise, so if I already have a listing for this exact pair, then I will sell them and just copy the listing. If I don't, I will take those to Plato's just because they are too short. So that's not a great size in my past experience. So if I have them already ready and I just have to change the size, then it takes no time. I'll just do it. But this is Isalis, my guess. It's just this little crop top. I'm gonna take that to Plato's. This one I have to look up. It's another little crop top. The brand is Jack's Jokers, and it's this little tank with a pepper that says Bodega on it. So I'm gonna check on that and see if that's something interesting. If not, I will take that to Plato's. This, I just thought the style was really pretty. This is Inc. International Concepts, like a house brand for Macy's. Not a brand I typically pick up, but this is a maxi dress in this green eyelet, and I just thought that was really pretty. If I can find a stock photo for this, I will list it myself. If I can't, I will send that to ThredUp. that would be a perfect piece to bring to a style encore or clothes mentor. But I don't have them in my area, sadly. So I wish I did, because I'll only get a couple dollars for that at ThredUp, but yeah. And I actually found this dress in 2 different colors, but I have no idea how this goes. So there's this weird piece that has lacing up on the back, and then there's a zipper here on the side. So maybe maybe it's like this is the bust area, and then it has like a cowl in the back. I have no idea, honestly. So these are both Danielle Bernstein by We Wore What, which I believe she's just the creator of We Wore What. She started out as like an influencer and then made a clothing brand, and the brand is very expensive, but it doesn't have amazing retail value or resale value. But so I will investigate this, and then at some point you'll see the second one. But my guess is sending these to ThredUp. This, I'm not going to open it up big, but this is actually a curtain from Anthropologie. It's like a semi-sheer curtain. It has curtain hole pockets at the top. I've never sold a curtain from Anthropologie before, but I figured this was pretty lightweight. We'd give it a shot. Here's the other Stephen Allen top, and this one's a medium. The other was a small. So I can't bundle them together, but yeah, we'll give those both a shot and see. I'm guessing I'll get like 20-ish for them both. This is a piece from J. Crew Factory. It is from 2010, so it is rather old, but I thought the fabric and print was really fun, so I'm going to send that to ThredUp. Since it's older, I have been trying to be better about listing just more current styles, but I think someone will really like the print and color of that piece. This is a New Tags Tankini bathing suit, and this is from Ann Cole, and I actually found a New Tags Tankini from this brand last time too, which is just really weird. So I'm gonna send this to ThredUp. They separate their bathing suit tops and bottoms anyway. I say this all the time, but so I never mind sending them separates when I find a good brand or piece, but not the full bathing suit. This is for Play-Dohs. This is a Busch Light beer t-shirt. I think that they will take this. If not, I'll have to see if this is worth me selling or not, but I'm hoping they'll take it. These are some Patagonia shorts. They are men's 31, and I actually found 2 pairs of the same short, but the other color had 2 huge stains on it, so I threw those back, but kept these. I will sell those myself. I'm thinking they're kind of board shorts. Another piece for Play-Dohs. This is just Old Navy, but it's like a long line sports bra or crop top. These kind of pieces have been very popular for the last few years, so I think they'll take it. This is TNA, which is Aritzia. This is a pretty weird piece. So this is a terry cloth polo dress. I don't think I'm going to list this one myself. I may try Play-Dohs. They tend to like Aritzia, but they may say no to this style, so we'll have to see. If not, I will send that to ThredUp. So this should not have made it into my cart, so I'm probably just going to redonate this. It is a Burt's Bees bathing pajama top. I think it got stuck and didn't get thrown back. So I try not to pick up why do I keep saying bathing suits? I try not to pick up pajama separates, especially for kids. So that's just gonna go. This is a Halo sleep sack, which is one of the more popular brands of baby sleep sacks. I have a few of these. If anything's the same size, I'll eventually bundle them up. This one's a 0 to 3 month one with little penguins on it. Sometimes my Once Upon a Child takes them, but not always. This is a Disney 100 piece, and I think it's a pretty big size. A 3X little t-shirt with like conductor Mickey on it. I think it has a stain somewhere, so I'm going to wash it, but I like to pick up Disney park stuff. This piece I am not sure about, but I thought it was really fun. The brand is Dangerfield, and I think it's an adult size 12 dress. It's corduroy with unicorns. I didn't look this up. I just loved the style of it. So I don't have any information for you, but I'm hoping it's worth me listing. I always grab these little Free People bags. They used to give them out at the stores, but when I sell a good Free People piece, I just throw it in one of these and it just looks nicer for sending to the customer. I did not look up. It is a bodysuit, and the brand I believe is just Shan, made in Canada with Canadian, French, and US sizing on it. So that's kind of why I grabbed it, because made in Canada is really unusual. So it's hard to tell, but it has like a monochromatic design on it. So we'll see about that piece. This is a Lucky Brand t-shirt in the very Lucky Brand style kind of way. I have decent luck sending Lucky Brand to ThredUp, so that will be going there. This is a very expensive brand, but I didn't know that they would have made something like this. So this is Bogner, and they're really known for ski and snowboarding gear, but this is like a golf polo or a tennis polo, so I didn't see any issues with it or anything. But I have no idea what something like this is worth from the brand, so hopefully it's worth a lot. I believe this was my only Free People piece for the day, and it's this V-neck sweater in this, it's a really pretty like periwinkle color in this fuzzy material. It's a medium. I will most likely list that myself. This is a dress that I'm just going to see if me or my sister like. It's just from Walmart, but I really liked the print on it. It looked like a comfy little dress for the summer. These are some new tags Banana Republic pants. They retailed for $150, and they're from 2024. But they do still have part of the sensor on it, but I'm 99% sure I can get this off without causing any damage. So hopefully that is the case, in which case I will list these. If I can't get it off, I'll just redonate them. So this is a t-shirt from All Saints, size large, in this kind of almost terracotta color with the logo on it. All Saints is a very expensive brand, but I'm not sure what a plain men's t-shirt from them is worth, so I will see if I should sell it. If not, I may just try Play-Dohs with it. This dress is pretty heavy, but it is from Misa Los Angeles, which is a very expensive brand sold on places like Revolve. This has these tiny little straps, and it's kind of like a wrap style. I think it's full length, but it's like very high-low kind of style. So I don't know if it's dated or not, but it seemed to be in good condition, and this brand is so expensive. So hopefully some cute model photos for it. And I know a lot of people don't care about kids stuff, so trying to save most of the Once Upon a Child stuff till the end, so if you don't want to watch it, don't feel obligated. But I think it is worth considering to pick up kids stuff at the bins, especially if you have a Once Upon a Child near you, because most people don't touch kids stuff. And there's some really great brands, but also a lot of the time you'll either find something in terrible condition or brand new condition because kids grow so fast, or they never even wear the pieces that were gifted to them or whatever. So if you're a bin shopper and you pick up things to bring to buy, sell, trade stores, consider throwing Once Upon a Child into the mix as well. This is a Disney Star Wars shirt, and it's a short sleeve button down with a bunch of the characters on it. I will list this. I think it's also like a men's 3X, which is awesome. This is a one-piece bathing suit from Gap, size medium, and it has like the halter neck on it. I think I will send this to ThredUp. This is just a Mets t-shirt for either my husband or I. I'm guessing it was probably like a promo one, but we are Mets fans, go to lots of games, so never too much gear. And these are the other the other item of Lululemon I found today. These are definitely pretty old, but they do still have the pull tag in them. They're size 6. Let's see. Yeah, no numbers on the size that, and they're cropped. So I'm not gonna get very much for these, but it's so hard to leave behind at the bins. These are 4 Play-Dohs. These are Wild Fable, size large, and they are some wide leg cargo pants. They seem to really like cargo pants, so grabbed those. This is a Victoria's Secret bathing suit top that I will send to ThredUp. This is Rails, which a few years ago was a super great find. Lately I haven't had much luck with it, and this is a pretty low-key piece, so I'm probably just gonna send that to ThredUp. I think I grabbed 2 of these today. My Once Upon a Child has been taking jackets and snow gear from me, even though it's April when I'm filming this. This is Columbia, and they really price up. Columbia, North Face, a couple other like winter gear brands that we typically don't get great prices for on Poshmark. So I think they'll probably give me like $10 for this. So was excited to find that in good condition. And then the other one is Gap, and this one is also pretty small, 12 to 18 months. Gaps have like the little bear ears on them, so cute. But yeah, great condition again. And this is the brand Natural Life, which I have to look and decide if I'm going to sell this or send it to ThredUp. I think the last piece I found I sent to ThredUp, but it was just a blouse. But this one's a maxi dress, so maybe I will list this myself. I've seen people talk about this brand. I don't find a lot of boho or lag-and-look stuff where I live. It's not the most popular style. I'm just outside of New York City, so more modern, contemporary, boring things is kind of what I tend to find. So I don't have much experience with that brand, but I think I might give it a shot. This one is Anthropology, and I think my mom has this shirt. It's from Pilcrow. It's a crushed velvet. This one is in orange in a 1X, so awesome size too. I will definitely list this one if no one in my family wants to keep it. I think I've sold this brand before, but I have to look and see if I should sell it or send it to ThredUp or Once Upon a Child. But it's Cosabella, new with tags, and it's this stretchy bodycon dress. I can't remember if this is worth me listing or not, so I have to look that up. Another pair of Abercrombie jeans. These are the loose high-rise in a size 14. which is a great style and size. I will definitely list these ones myself. I find that a lot of the time people don't pick up jeans at my bins, or really anything that's considered like heavy. Most people are really shopping either as the vintage people who are insane, and just throw things all over the place and are looking for very specific things, or there's a group of people that buy massive amounts of clothes and are there every day, and I believe they are shipping them out of the country, and they are basically exclusively looking for things in good condition and lightweight. So I often have great jeans and jackets and sweaters that I find. I don't know if everyone kind of has that experience or not, but I don't mind picking up a pair of jeans, even if I'm paying £1.50. That's still less than $5, less than $4. So that's better than any thrift store price that I'm gonna get. Oh, I kind of forgot. I grabbed this bag. This is the Sports Sack. I think it's in good shape. I'm going to try to see if Plato's will take that. They take almost any bag that I bring them. I'm hoping maybe Plato's will take this too. It's just universal thread. It's a plain t-shirt, but it's brand new. Retails for $8, so even if they take it, they're only gonna give me $1 or $2. But hopefully, since it's brand new, they'll like it. These are a pair of kids' Lily Pulitzer leggings. They're definitely a little faded, but I think for how much they cost me at the bins, even if I sell them for $10, I'll be happy. This piece I grabbed mostly for style. I thought it was a very fun 90s Y2K little dress. It has the mesh at the top and at the bottom, and it has embroidery at the bottom, so I thought that was a good style pickup for Depop. And this is Intermix, which I found at one of the last trips I took to the bins. It is a sweater with these ruffles. It does have a small stain on it somewhere, so hopefully I can get that out, and that hopefully this is washable material. No, it's wool, so I'll have to try and see if I can treat that or just sell it as is, but Intermix is a very expensive brand. These are Aerie, size large, and they are like a wide corduroy flare pant. Really fun casual style, hoping for Plato's. And then this is, probably the best piece I found today, and this is the second time I've found it at the bins, and this is LoveShackFancy, and this is a white dress. There it is, buttoned so you can see a little better. I watched someone throw this back and took it, and I can't find anything wrong with it. I mean, granted, it's white, but I didn't see any stains on it. It has a real tag on it. It seemed to be in really great condition. So I don't know if they just had no idea what the brand was and didn't want it, or if there's something I'm missing, but I was definitely excited to find that. It's a size 4. These are a pair of pajamas, and I found both pieces, and it's Katie Kime. And they retail for a lot because I looked at buying a pair once. So they're like a toile based on a city. I'm not sure what city these are. I have to look it up. The only problem is, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like, I don't know if these are supposed to be white, and they are a little dingy, like if you look at it next to white. So if they're supposed to be white, then they definitely have some wear and color transfer or something to them. But if they're supposed to be a grayish color, then amazing. I'm hoping for the latter, because I think I'll still be able to get something for them even with the weird coloring. But if that's not the case, then even better. And this is another bathing suit bottom to send a thread up. It's swimsuits for all in this cute jungle print. This is new with tags from ASOS. I'm going to try Play-Dohs with it first. It's this kind of purple floral print. Hopefully they take that. Then this is the other one of that same We Wore What dress. Same exact dress, just in like a cream color. So have to figure out what the heck the style is on those. So I found some kids stuff that I'm going to list myself, and I found a pile of very good brand name pieces, so I want to make sure to share those because some of these are worth actually listing yourself on Poshmark. So this is Quincy May. That's hard to see, but Quincy May. It's associated with another brand, I can't remember, but they're kind of known for having almost like Anthropology, Free People style clothes for kids. Now this one's just a onesie, but generally it is a very expensive, popular kids brand. This one, which is Kate Quinn, and they do sometimes have bamboo clothing, which you've heard me talk about before is the best kid stuff to find. This one's just a onesie. This is Magnetic Me, which it's magnets as the closures, so it's super easy to take on and off. It has a good following. This one's like Pirate Bears is the print, I believe, but I've sold quite a few of those. Then this one is Vineyard Vines Kids Christmas. I am going to look this up. I've never sold baby Vineyard Vines, so if this isn't worth me listing, then I'll send this one to Once Upon a Child. And then some more Christmas. This is Caden Lane, which I will definitely list myself. They sometimes have bamboo too. These are stretchy, but yeah, these are bamboo. So Christmas little footies. These ones are bamboo too. These are from Little Me, but also bamboo Christmas pajamas. This is from Mebby Baby, which I'm not familiar with, but it's a bamboo gown. And then it can like tie in a knot at the bottom. These are pretty popular for people to like take pictures of their babies in and like hospital outfits, so those kind of have a following. And then this one is just cotton from Dreamland Baby, which I'm not familiar with, but it's Peter Rabbit, so I imagine this has some kind of popularity as well. Granted, Easter just passed, but people tend to like the like actually branded character pieces as well. And then this one I may take to Once Upon a Child, but this is a good kids brand. This is just kind of a basic piece, but I don't know how you say it. OEUF. This is a little romper from them. And then I have two pieces of Zara Kids that I am going to list. So these are a pair of linen patterned pants, which are just so cute. So definitely listing those myself. And then this one is a midi dress in like a muslin with polka dots. This is a bigger kid size, but I think that it's still like a cute enough style that older kids would wear it. Sometimes like anything over a size 12 in kids is hard sometimes because at that point they don't necessarily want to dress as kids anymore. So like, you know, some pieces I'm a little pickier with the bigger sizes. But these are Zara kids as well in a 13, 14. But I think I'm going to take these to Once Upon a Child. They're cargo pants. The rest of this is Once Upon a Child stuff. This is Art Class from Target. Really cute one-piece rash guard bathing suit. I don't find nearly as much Art Class as I do Cat and Jack, but they make really cute stuff. This is, I don't know how you pronounce it, Donji, from Amsterdam. I've had a piece or two from them before that I've taken to Once Upon a Child. It's probably something I could sell, but it was hard to find comps on. This is Moon Breeze. I'm not familiar with it, but I thought this was such a sweet print for a footie. And of course we have some Old Navy. This is a little dress with gold print on it. This is Bailey's Blossoms, which I'm guessing is just a little boutique brand, but really cute little like overall dress. Just a tank from Old Navy, but in perfect condition. Our Cat and Jack boys bathing suit, and it's a little bit of a bigger size too. So that's nice. They give a little bit more money for the bigger sizes. Then this was a random brand, Sun & Co. But I think this is kind of a piece that moms who like to dress in more like contemporary styles instead of like dinosaur prints per se would like that. Then this is Carter's, a little dress. These are Old Navy kids large joggers. I've mentioned this before, and you don't have to worry as much with the big kids, but always check the knees on kids' pants. They tend to show the most wear. This is a New Tags Yankees kids t-shirt. Obviously this is the local team to me. I wouldn't necessarily bring them sports that aren't local to us. Like, you know, if I found a Dodgers shirt, I don't know if I would bring that to my one here in New Jersey, but they definitely take local sports teams. These are some little pants with dogs on them. This is a Tommy Bahama dress, perfect for this time of year. Little H&M, it's almost like a crop top, honestly, shirt. So this is kind of weird. This is the second time that I've been at the bins where they've had just hundreds of these, and I only got 2 pairs of the pants, but sets of Puma clothes, and I think that they're probably from like Costco, BJ's, something like that. But I grabbed 2 pairs of the pants. People went absolutely crazy for them, and I took some of these to Once Upon a Child last time I found them, but they're both new with tags. Just these sweatpants. This is a little H&M holiday dress in velvet, very cute. North Face, I don't know if these are a bathing suit or just shorts, but bringing those in. Almost done. A little bubble from Oshkosh in this little cherry print. I'm thinking like they'll like this for Memorial Day and 4th of July coming up. Vineyard Vines, boys flannel. A Cat and Jack velvet long sleeve shirt. And then the last piece is this little Cat and Jack dress. So that is everything. Obviously some great pieces like the LoveShackFancy. Lots to bring to the buy sell trade again. Hopefully can come close to covering my whole haul with just buy sell trade stuff. And I have a lot more to list this time than I have the last couple times, which is great that I found some better pieces. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.